In this video, I'm going to show you an instant neck pain relief technique that uses just a butter knife. Hey everyone, Dr. Rowe here at SpineCare in St. Joseph, Michigan. So we're going to do some muscle scraping on the neck, and we're going to use an everyday butter knife. What muscle scraping does is it helps break up muscle tightness, soft tissue adhesions around the tendons, ligaments, you name it, that's going to aid in a lot more motion into the neck. So if you're dealing with a stiff, achy neck, maybe you're having a lot of dullness, achiness, causing maybe even headaches, this is going to be something that you're not going to want to miss. It's super easy to do, and you might find that it gives you a lot of quick relief. So let's get started with it. So to start off with, what I'm going to be using in this video are two things. One, your everyday butter knife. I like ones right here that have a little bit more of a round edge to it. It seems to be able to hit the muscles a little bit better. Also, you want a little bit of thickness with it because that way it's going to be able to put a little bit more pressure into the muscles. Make sure that you have one with a round end on it, and if you don't have a butter knife, call in some favors with a friend, maybe go visit mom or dad and liberate one. Okay, so next I'm going to be using some oil. It's very important to use something like a massage or a muscle oil because you want lubrication. The lubrication is going to make it where you're not pulling out hairs, and you're going to have a lot easier time to be able to go in there and do the muscle scraping with less irritation. So since we're dealing with the neck, I just want to go over a couple things to make sure that we're not going to have any problems down the road. First, don't ever use the serrated part of the butter knife. That should be common sense. Also, we want to stay away from the front of the neck right here. You have carotid arteries, don't go near them. A general rule with this, don't go in front of the ear. You're going to only want to attack the muscles and soft tissue behind the ear, kind of like the base of the skull. And just as a quick note too, make sure to only go over soft tissue. Don't go directly over the spine. If you hit those bones, the odds are you're going to cause some irritation, and that's the last thing that you want. So with that said, let's get started with the muscle scraping. So first thing first, make sure to put some massage oil over the side of the neck and the back of the neck, or any area that you're trying to focus on doing some muscle scraping. When it comes to the muscle oil and lubrication, use a little bit more because you definitely don't want to yank out any hairs or cause more irritation than what needs to happen with this. So I'm going to break this down into a very easy guide to help unlock a stiff, achy neck. Let's start off with having trouble turning from side to side, a rotational stretch. The big muscle that is responsible for turning the head is what's called the SEM, or sternocleidomastoid muscle. How we're going to find this is turn your head to one direction. You're going to start to see a muscle band right through here that kind of bulges out a little bit. That's the SEM. The SEM on one side turns the head towards the opposite direction. That is, my right SEM turns my head towards the left. So if you're having issues turning your head towards the left, let's target this muscle first. So I'm going to take the nice round edge right here of the butter knife and slowly go over that muscle. I like to hold it at about a 30 to 45 degree angle and lightly put pressure in there to start off with. Build into it slowly. Go to your comfort level. And what I like to do is just small, even strokes over that muscle for about 10 to 15 seconds. And then I'm going to turn it the opposite direction and attack it again, 10 to 15 seconds in small strokes. The next part, what I'm going to do is slowly start to build into more rotation to get a nice active rotation in there and attack the muscle that way. Go to your limit to where you feel like it's almost going to cause discomfort, and then attack the muscle again. What this does is it's helping to strip those adhesions in there. You're going to probably notice a lot of redness coming out of that area too that you're working over. That is increased blood flow that is going to help promote healing into that area. So if you start to see pink or redness coming in, completely normal. So just keep building into it, do it a little bit more, and then put a little bit more rotation in, and then again attack the muscle. Eventually what you're going to notice is that you're going to have a lot more range of motion, and the muscle's going to feel a lot less locked up, so the neck becomes less stiff. So you might want to try to maybe even do a before and after and see how far it actually helps improve your neck motion. And also, if you're not having any issues on the other side, just do it for good measure because you always want to keep the muscles balanced. So next, if you're having trouble going forward or going backwards, again, do the same thing. Instead, you're just going to attack the muscles back here. So let's start off by going, assuming that we have troubles doing a chin tuck. Go to your extent of where you feel comfortable, and then at a 30 to 45 degree angle, start to go into the muscles that really feel tight and locked up that's causing that movement restriction. 10 to 15 seconds over the area, attack it at a different angle, and then again, try to build into that stretch just a little bit more and see if you can get more movement in there by doing that muscle stripping and scraping over that area. So if you're having trouble taking your ear to your shoulder, again, the same thing. What you're gonna do, just go over those muscles right here on the side in just 10 to 15 seconds, small strokes, come at it at a different angle and see if you can build more motion in there. If you're having a lot of tension, headaches, or just a lot of tension at the upper part, base of the skull, do this. Take the round edge right here of the knife and dig right below the occiput, right at the base of the skull here. Just explore the area, really find pockets that just feel tight, achy, just built up tension, and work at them. You can also do nice rotational movements. Sometimes you might be able to get a better result using a spoon instead of a butter knife for this. So you can experiment with that too. But I just like to go in there, put a little bit of pressure. You can dig at it, you can do circles with it, but just work on those muscle knots and try to get that tension out. You might find that that really does help with any headaches or just general achiness, tightness at the base of the skull. If you feel the pain is at the lower part of the neck right here, you can also work into the upper back. You can target the trapezius muscle, which is responsible for shrugging your shoulders. So just do nice clean strokes all the way down into the upper back. And if you are a desk worker that is always hunched forward, that's one that's probably going to help out quite a bit, so give it a try. So I hope this really helps with unlocking a stiff neck, maybe getting some tension out if that's causing headaches or other issues, or just general pain relief. Get some more motion into the neck, get feeling better. Give it a try, let us know how it goes. So if you like the video, please show us your support by giving this video a like and maybe subscribing to our channel too. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching.